Hello, captains, and welcome to the Priority 1 Armada livestream, multicasting live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch on Saturday, the 22nd of February 2020. I'm your host, Winters, and tonight we are chilling out on Dyson Joint Command Instance number 2 while we hold a roundtable discussion. Joining me tonight are my two co-hosts, Jason and Panda. Panda, how you been, dude? Get up to anything exciting over the last 7 days?
God, what a trash fire.
What?
Yeah, this week was not great. I'll be sure to get into more detail later.
Alright, okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. How about you, Jason? How's the last 7 days been for you?
It's been cold and warm.
That's an odd mixture. That
Well,
cold and
the
warm.
weather can't decide if it wants to become springtime or if it wants to stay wintertime. So
Right. Gotcha. Well, I've been having a pretty good week. I got a present from Nikki that I absolutely love, and I picked up the Legendary bundle as well. And I'm chilling out here in one of my Priority 1 Armada t-shirts, and I've got my Star Trek com badge and everything, so I'm ready to rock here tonight. Looking forward to it. Welcome to everyone who's tuning in as well. And I don't normally do this, but we've got some really, really great prizes tonight. So you do not want to go anywhere. And one of them is a Liberated Borg Juggernaut that was very generously donated to us by at Seal71. So thank you, Seal, so much for that awesome prize. It's just absolutely fantastic. And one lucky viewer tonight is going to get that ship. So do not go anywhere. Anyway, Panda, tell us what we have planned for tonight's show, please.
During the roundtable on this week's show, we'll discuss the latest Star Trek Online news. So if you can make your way over to Dyson Joint Command Instance number 2, do come and join us. We'll also share the latest Priority 1 Armada news and highlight some of the outstanding members within our community. After the roundtable, we'll warp down to the Dyson Ground Battle Zone for our weekly away mission to battle the Voth, earn Dyson marks, and most importantly, pick up some sweet dilithium. Your character needs to be level 50 to join.
So before we go any further, let's kick off our first giveaway of the night. So captains, for your chance to win a Groupies Breast Cancer Awareness Mini Pack, we would like you to type the word Discord into the chat now. Doesn't matter if you're watching on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. Type in the word Discord now, and that will enter you in with a chance of winning a Groupies Breast Cancer Awareness Mini Pack. So, yeah, good luck, everyone.
a member of the Priority 1 Armada and want to stay in touch with us in-game, then come join us on our Priority 1 chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority 1, all one word, and hit the enter key.
And if you want to be a member of our Priority 1 Armada community, simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your career in the Priority 1 Armada.
If you're interested in picking up some cool Priority 1 Armada swag, then check out our Armada-themed merchandise available now at our Cafe Press store. The store has items ranging from mugs to mouse pads, t-shirts, to hoodies, and loads more. Links to the store can be found on our website and Twitch page.
Well, we don't have a huge amount to talk about this week, but we do have some news for Star Trek Online. So let's jump into the roundtable. And Jason, tell us all about linking your Steam account to your Arc account, please.
Yes, Captain. Star Trek Online knows one of the frustrating pain points of playing STO on Steam is having to log in at least twice just to play. We want to make that whole process easier for you, so on February 18th, STO will be ending Steam account linking, or enabling Steam account linking for Neverwinter and Star Trek Online. This will only roll out to a small users at first, but should be available to all users by February 20th. From now on, you'll be required to link your Steam account to your Arc account once. You've done that, you can launch both games directly from Steam. Just press play and you'll be logged into your account automatically. Here's how it works. Number one, when players first run the game through Steam after the linking features is enabled, will be shown the following options on. If you have an existing Arc account and are running the game through Steam, you will use the login field displayed in the image above. Logging in will automatically link your Steam account with your existing Arc account. If you're a first-time user or do not have an Arc account, you will need to use the don't have an account field and register. This auto creates an Arc account and links you to your Steam account. Once either of these one-time process is complete, your accounts will be linked. Please note that in order to unlink your accounts, you will need to create or contact customer support for assistance.
So, this clearly is only going to affect those coming through Steam. So I'm curious, Panda, how do you load up Star Trek Online? Are you going through Steam? Are you going through Arc, or are you going through the old school launcher?
I'm going through Arc, and in fact, I just went through some pains to separate my Arc and Steam libraries so that I could have like Star Trek Online siloed over here and Steam everywhere else. And then this comes along, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, great.
Right. How about you, Jason? What way do you load up Star Trek Online?
I go through the Arc account or Arc launcher.
Okay. I'm seeing a few people in chat. Jaquita Seal, Legal87. Sorry, by the way, the Butcher's here. Yeah, the Butcher is here. They're saying old school launcher. Tasselhoff75, old school launcher. Captain Wit 9, old school. I'm the same, guys. I go through the old school STO launcher. I can imagine though, if you came to Star Trek Online via Steam, this is a good update. I would imagine so. But I'm not surprised at what you said, Panda, about going through a difficult process of trying to keep them separate because you want them separate. So I'm guessing you had to contact customer support, like this said in the blog.
Oh no, I never linked them in the first place. It's just having started messing around with demo record, and I found out I actually had 2 installations of STO on my machine, so that's like a considerable amount of space taken up.
Wow, that's I haven't heard that before. Now two versions of it.
It was a hot mess. I'm not going to lie, but I managed to get it cleaned up, and then they like come out with this, and it's like, whoever is going through Steam, good for you.
Yeah. I'm seeing a couple of different comments here on Twitch, not Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and people saying yes to Steam, and it eliminates entering passwords every single login. So yeah, for those players, it's a good change and a good update. There's not much more to talk about that really. But if you do not want them linked, and it does this linking essentially without your consent, even though I'd imagine you'd have to okay it, you can contact customer support to get that undone if you so wish. Okay, let's announce the winner of our first giveaway for tonight, which was for a Groupies Breast Cancer Awareness Mini Pack. And the winner is... Let's roll the dice here. Oh, God. I don't know, is it School Legal 87?
I was going to go with Schlegel 87.
Schlegel. The Butcher's here, and I seen your comment, Panda, as well. congratulations. That's a to which viewer, Schlegel. And if you can contact us and let us know what your email address is, you can type it in chat if you want to, but we'd recommend that you contact us directly. Send a whisper to the Priority One Twitch account and let us know what your email address is. Not in-game, your actual real-world email address. And we'll get that code sent off to you at the end of the show. So congrats again. Well done. Right. Let's move on to item number 2. Panda. Infinity Duty Officer promotion. Tell us all about that.
Yes, from now to Monday, February 24th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time, Stowe is running a special weekend event where you can earn bonus commendation XP by completing any duty officer assignments. During this event, you'll gain a 50% increase in all commendation XP earned by completion of duty officer assignments. You do not need to do anything special for this bonus, it's automatic. Also, receive a free special purple quality duty officer with a unique active power roster power by speaking with your duty officer contact. For Starfleet officers and their allies, this is a engineering exocomp duty officer, and for KDF officers and allies, it is a Riemann duty officer. Please note, this is not available if you've already claimed it any of the last times they ran the event. Also, duty officer packs, or I should say certain duty officer packs open during this event will each have a free additional green quality or better duty officer inside. This only applies to C-Store purchase packs, not to those awarded during rank up from recruitment assignments or mini packs. Also, it applies only to packs opened during the event, even if they are purchased prior to the event. Moving along, the Academy particle scanning events are now part of the Junior Officer Appreciation event. Visit Starfleet or Klingon academies during the event and speak to Professor Mayer or Commander Batama. Pick a cadet to train, then engage in scanning particles all over the Academy grounds. As you scan and capture particles, you'll help to train the cadet, and in exchange, your faction will release a new random duty officer to you. The more particles you scan, the better the quality of the officer you can claim. Have fun, and try not to send too many duty officers to sickbay. Stowe is also happy to announce that you'll be able to enjoy 20% off all duty officer packs in the C-Store from now till Monday, February 24th at 10 a.m. Pacific. In addition, purchasing and opening any of the above packs will provide either 10 Lobi crystals or a special requisition choice pack which contains one of the Tier 6 starships featured in previous similar promotions. The special requisition choice pack will be bound to character when received, but the pack for whichever ship is chosen can be freely traded with other players.
Okay, so man, there was a lot of news in this one segment. Right, I suppose first of all, it's a duty officer weekend. So you get additional XP for every duty officer mission that you complete. Panda, do you take advantage of that at all? Is the duty officer system you don't really pay particular attention to anymore, or are you flat out doing as many as you can?
I don't really pay attention to it anymore. However, I live for these weekends because the recruitment track is like impossible to fill in a reasonable time frame. Right. So like this gets you those small bits of XP that much faster.
Yeah. How about you, Jason? Have you been doing many duty officer missions given the weekend that's in it?
No, I have not.
No. And is that just because you've already completed the system once on your a character and you don't feel any need to do it again, or just you're not interested in duty officers at all?
I don't really think I'm interested in duty officers at all right now.
Right.
Just been working on other things. I've got a couple of tunes that I've been trying to bring up and level and get some marks for other tunes.
Gotcha. Well, one thing that is very good like Panda said, he's absolutely right on the money. The recruitment track, and I'll bring it up here. We go to overview. All right, here's your 11 commendations. All right, diplomatic, science, engineering, and so on. This one down here, recruitment, is a nightmare to try and get leveled up. And if you go to either of the academies, Starfleet or Klingon, and you break down officers, and what I mean by that is, break down uncommon into 3 whites, or break down 1 rare or blue officer into 3 greens, and those 3 greens then into 3 whites. You're getting extra XP this weekend, and you will level that up really, really quickly. It'll take a lot of duty officers to do it, but it's a trick to leveling up that particular commendation. And of course, the max then is 150,000, and when a bonus marks weekend comes around, you can then turn in 10,000 XP at your fleet starbase in each of the commendations, and get fleet marks for them. It's you get between like 3,000 and 5,000 fleet marks, depending on how many crits you get, but about 3,000 to 5,000 if you have all schools leveled up to 150,000 XP, and you can do that until you come back down to 100,000 XP. As you can see here on my diplomatic one is at 100,000 even. That's because I was at 150,000 even, and I turned in 5 stacks of 10,000 XP. Right, so the other thing to note about this weekend is the duty officer, the free duty officer that you can get. And all you have to do is visit the academy, and you talk to a specific NPC, and you just get a free doff. It's an exo comp on the Federation side. And what did you say, Panda? Was it
Riemann on the KDF.
Right, Riemann on the KDF side. Jason, have you already picked up this duty officer, or do you still have a few characters maybe that need to pick this up?
I probably have a few that do need to pick it up.
Right.
I'm not sure if I have it on my main, because see, I have a tendency to accidentally not pay attention when I'm dumping duty officers into fleet holdings.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I accidentally get rid of the ones that I don't need to get rid of.
Well, on the positive side, it's a very rare, so it wouldn't be able to go into the fleet anyway. So you're safe.
Oh,
there.
Okay. So then there's a possibility I've got it on.
Yep. Fleets only take whites or common duty officers. How about you, Panda? Have you already picked up these duty officers, or do you have a few characters that still need to pick them up?
I think I need to pick them up because I have an exocomp on this very character, but I'm looking at it's a tactical exocomp.
That's from the Phoenix box prize pack.
Okay.
Yep.
Then I guess I do need to pick these engineering ones up.
I am just going looking for the engineering one here in my roster so that you guys can see. Actually, we'll refine quality down to
I do have a delightful screenshot somewhere of me sent you in the duty officer assignment of me sending that exocomp off to participate in a Vulcan coming of age ritual.
Right, okay. So this is him here, exocomp, maintenance engineer, additional buff applied based on type of battery activated. He's a really good one. Just even for duty officer missions, he's really good. So yeah, look, it's a free, very rare duty officer, and this is the one you get on the Fed side. So yeah, if you haven't picked up these free duty officers, go down to the academy and pick them up. Okay, what was the next thing then that you talked about?
The Academy particle scanning event.
Academy, that was it. So Panda, do you play that when it comes around, or do you not interested?
Oh Lord, I don't play the. I don't really do the Omega particle scanning event.
Never mind this one.
This one.
Right. How about you, Jason? Do you play this particle scanning event at all?
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, I done it once, maybe twice, in all the years that I've been playing. You need like 75 particles to get a very rare, and it's random, the duty officer that you get, if I remember correctly. And I went, you know what, there's easier ways to get duty officers than farming that thing 75 times. So yeah, it's not something that I've ever really got into. But yeah, if you're interested in doing it, you can scan a minimum of 5 traces and get a common, 25 for an uncommon, 50 for a rare, and 75 for a very rare, if you are interested.
Now, is there a time limit on this, or is it just your own personal endurance in scanning these things?
Your own personal endurance, yeah, until the event ends this coming Monday. That's how long it's active for. After that, it's gone. So the next thing you talked about was 20% off all duty officer packs, which is great. And this is running up until Monday as well. And this also includes not only the duty officer packs, but also duty officer slots. You can see here there's 20% off duty officer slots as well. Panda, no, we'll go with Jason this time. Jason, do you open any duty officer packs at all, or do you ever purchase any additional duty officer slots on characters or anything like that?
I have gotten just on my main tune duty officer slots.
All right. And which do you go for? Is it like 25, or do you go for the 100, like, you know, the better value one?
I went with the 100 the last time I got some.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's definitely, at least in my opinion, that's the one to go for, because the 100 you get is, you know, it's fine, but if you want a decent roster, you need at least 200 slots, and 25 is just the cost of 25 for the amount of slots you get is just a little bit too high, and it's better value if you go for the 100. How about you, Panda? Do you pick up any of those at all, duty officer packs or duty officer slots?
I did pick up slots on my main, on my Federation engineer, but that's because I was generating or picking up so many white DOFs to, feed into the fleet-based grinder that I just needed the space.
Right. Gotcha. So, in addition to all of this stuff that we've just talked about, it is also an Infinity Duty Officer weekend. And every time you purchase a Duty Officer pack, and I'm going to bring it up here, we'll go to Duty Officers again. Every time you purchase a Duty Officer pack, with the exception of Federation Duty Officer pack or the Klingon Empire Duty Officer pack, all right, those two do not count. Basically, see, this one is worth 100 or is priced at 160 Zen, and these ones then are 220. It's the ones that are 220 that the promo is going on. If you click on the Federation one, you can see there is nothing with that one. It comes up here in big yellow text to say that the Infinity promo is going on with that. So yeah, every time you open up a Duty Officer box that qualifies, which is the ones I just pointed out, you have a chance of either getting an Infinity promotional T6 ship or 10 Lobby crystals. So Jason, does this interest you at all? The promotional event, have you chanced your arm with any of them?
No, I haven't had enough money to be able to do anything within the last few weeks.
Yeah. No, that's totally understandable. I mean, a lot of players will be in the same boat as well, I suppose, you know. And I mean, it works out at what, just over $2 a pack on a sale. Is that right, guys? $2 a pack? Anyone know?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
It sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to think of it in terms of Lobi, because they give you a fixed number of 10 Lobi crystals per DOF pack in this promotion, and you get roughly half that for half the many Lobi for a lockbox, which is $1. So
Right.
yeah, I'd say roughly $2 equivalent if you're going through that as your through your exchange rate.
Yeah. Have you been chancing your arm, Panda? Have you opened up any duty officer packs for this?
Okay, there was a certain major expense in game recently that is, above all else, also severely curtailing my spending in game right now.
Gotcha. Yep. Very, very understandable. Look, if you are interested in taking a shot at the promotional event that's going on now, now is the time to buy those duty officer packs if you're purchasing them off the exchange, because there's 20% off. So yeah, spend wisely and play wisely as well, I suppose. I haven't done any of it. I haven't bought any duty officer packs. I haven't bought any duty officer slots or anything like that at all. I just, I look at you guys know this. I don't typically win at this sort of stuff, and I've put more than my fair share of money into it, and I just never win.
But remember, it's not gambling.
Right, exactly. Because I'm opening up those packs for the lobby, not the ship. And that's when you'll win. When you don't want the ship and you actually want the lobby, that's when you'll win. Because I've heard that so many times. Anyway, let's move on to item number 3. Panda, Xbox and PS4 news, please.
Sure. Well, Star Trek Online has doubled its efforts to give captains the necessary experience to deal with threats to the galaxy. So from now through Monday, February 24th at 10 a.m. Pacific, players on both Xbox and PS4 will be able to enjoy twice the experience. During the event, content that provides skill points and expertise will reward a 100% bonus above normal amounts. This bonus will be available for all such content that it rewards skill points and expertise.
Awesome. So yeah, Xbox and PS4 have a double XP weekend. Great time to create a new character and level it up. There was some confusion during the week on PC because it was announced that this double XP was happening on all platforms, and the calendar in game only showed this as being a duty officer weekend, and then it became clear on Thursday, right, that was a mistake. So yeah, there was a little bit of confusion there for a while. Anyway, let's move on to item number 4, which is PC patch notes for the 20th of February 2020. Under General, updated the memorial plaque to include Kevin Conway. For those of you who do not know, Kevin Conway was the actor that played the role of Kahless in Star Trek The Next Generation. I'm pretty sure that was the only episode he appeared in, right? Would I be right in saying that there wasn't any subsequent episodes?
I don't remember any others besides that one.
Yeah, it was just the one episode. But he was brilliant. Done an absolutely amazing job in that role and playing that character. So yeah, very, very sad to see him pass away. Under content, they updated and added more lines of dialogue in the episode Measure of Morality, minor visual updates to the Discovery Constitution, adjusted the firing nodes on the Kelvin Constitution beyond refit so that phasers in the 5th node fire from the correct spot on the hull. The Columbia-class light escort nacelles are now correctly paired when selected in the ship customization screen. Under Systems, the Glenn-class legendary science vessel variant can now be exported to GamePrint. Resolved an issue that caused most legendary ships to display an incorrect description of their starship traits.
That was funny.
Yes, definitely. They also resolved an issue that prevented saucer separation from separating your saucer when activated on the Legendary Command Exploration Cruiser Tier 6. Resolved an issue that caused the legendary Command Dreadnought cruiser to be missing the Odyssey bridges. Resolved an issue that caused the legendary pilot warship to have the escort mastery package instead of the warship mastery package. They also resolved an issue that caused the legendary Miracle Worker multi-mission science vessel to not animate correctly in some cases. Resolved an issue that caused the legendary Miracle Worker assault cruiser tier 6 to not come equipped with the wide-angle quantum torpedo launcher. And resolved an issue that caused the legendary Kelvin Timeline Intel battlecruiser to be missing a 5th forward weapon in some cases. Yeah. Now, there are additional patch notes, and if you're interested in reading the full list of patch notes, of course, we recommend that you go to StarTrekOnline.com and you can check those out there. Moving on to item number 4, isn't it? No, 5. Item number 5. Armada news. And we do have a bit of Armada news this week. As always, this coming week is TFO Tuesday in the Priority 1 Armada. This event is for all Priority 1 Armada members and offers a chance for us to team up together and earn marks, XP, and more importantly, dilithium. To check the event of this time, open up the fleet window and click on the events tab to see the event in your local time. So if you are a member of any of our fleets, you open the fleet window like such, clicking on this button here, and go to the events tab, and you will see TFO Tuesday listed in the available events. And the time shown will always show your local time zone. So somebody on the East Coast of America would see this at 8 o'clock p.m. on February 25th, for example. So, yeah, little good thing to know there that it always converts into your local time zone. Now, some big news. As pretty much every member of the Armada should be aware, we recently ran a poll on our website at priority1armada.com. And we asked members to vote on their favorite voice server service. And it was, the options were TeamSpeak and Discord. And TeamSpeak got something like 32% of the vote, and Discord got like nearly 68%, just over 68% of the vote. And myself and a number of the senior officers got together after the poll closed, and we discussed it. We were saying, right, what are we going to do? Are we going to stick with TeamSpeak, or are we going to go with the wishes of the community? And we said we would. So then we started talking about when will we make this changeover, and that led on to how much work was actually involved in getting ready for the changeover, because it's not just as simple as saying, hey guys, we're moving over to Discord. We had to do up a news post, we had to do up a forum post, an Armada mail in-game. The website had to be updated on instructions on how to download, set up, and join the Priority 1 Armada Discord server. We had widget to do up on it and all of that stuff that I just listed out. The website updates and the widget was all done by Admiral Rikers. So thank you, Admiral Rikers, for that. And yes, we have now moved over to Discord, and I have to say, it's actually been really great. There have been so many people logging on, people who never used voice before, clearly because, they were more interested in Discord rather than TeamSpeak. But we've got loads of channels set up. We've got a channel for, general Star Trek chats, non-Star Trek chats. We have a place for character and bridge officer screenshots. We have a place for ship screenshots and vanity shields. We have a channel for discussing the latest episodes of Star Trek. We have what's some of the other ones? We have another channel for jokes, memes, and links and live streams and such. So I'm going to put the link to the Priority 1 Armada Discord into the chat now. So you should see it just popping up. And if you're interested in joining, go ahead and put that link into Discord. You can either join via the client, or you can even do it via your web browser if you like. To note, you do need to run Discord in administrator mode, because the server is push to talk only, and that is very, very important. Another thing is as well, we've actually merged the Priority One podcast server into the Priority One Armada server. This was a discussion that Elijah and myself had earlier on during the week, and we decided to combine the two, and it would serve the community better rather than dividing the two. So yeah, the podcast is also part of the server now as well, and yeah, I have to say it's been really, really active, and it's been great seeing so many people online and enjoying it and getting involved in conversations and such. What do you guys think of Discord? Jason, what's your take on it?
Getting used to it.
Yep. It's a relatively new program for you?
Well, no, not really. It's just, it's different stuff to it. It's just, I have used TeamSpeak probably for the last 5 years. And,
right.
Other than another voice server that was shut down recently. It's just something just to get used to. I mean, but, still get to be able to hang out with everybody, so it doesn't matter to me.
Yep. How about you, Panda? Have you been on much at all over the last couple of days since we moved over?
Not on much recently, although there's extenuating circumstances for that.
Right.
But I'm personally glad to consolidate down one more messaging service out of my life.
Right. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right.
Sorry, I was just also going to say, like, now the Priority One Armada community is constantly in touch, as opposed to only actually talking to people through TeamSpeak.
Right. Yeah, exactly. There's actually a free app that you can download. You can have it on your phone as well. And as Panda just said, the community can stay in contact all the time, You don't even have to use the voice side of it. If you just want to, see what people are chatting about in the text channels, you can bring it up on your phone and you can see and you can join in,
That said, I'm still muting y'all between 11 p.m. and 6 a.m. Y'all, I gotta sleep, okay?
Yep, exactly. So yes, we now have the Priority One Armada Discord server up and running. We are keeping the TeamSpeak server up for one additional week. It will be closing down this coming Friday, and basically the move over has already happened, but we said we'd leave it up for an additional week in case there was anyone that missed the notifications or anything like that, so that everybody is fully aware of the changeover. Anyway, moving on. The House of Martok fleet is progressing along nicely with its third Tier 5 upgrade on the Colony World fleet holding, and only needs dilithium and provisions now to put the upgrade on cooldown. So well done to everybody in the House of Martok. The provisions are going to take a while, because there's like a lot of provisions, like 300,000 provisions that are needed. But thankfully, the Colony World auto-generates provisions. So we will get the provisions eventually, but there's still some dilithium that's needed, and that will come from the awesome members in the House of Martok fleet. And I have no doubt in the next, month or two, we will definitely have that upgrade on cooldown. The House of Grilka fleet has almost filled its Tier 2 upgrade on the Colony World as well, and only needs a little more dilithium and some provisions to put it on cooldown. Once that dilithium gets filled, we have the provisions to put that on cooldown, so that should happen within the coming days, hopefully. And finally, the Klingon High Council fleet has finished its upgrade on the Research Lab fleet holding. This is the third Tier 2 upgrade on the Research Lab, so the next goal that we are working on is to get the Research Lab up to Tier 3. Again, everything in the Klingon High Council fleet is progressing along really, really well. The smaller holdings they're all roughly around the tier 2 stage, and already working on their tier 3 grind, which isn't that bad. It's not a terrible grind. And if I remember correctly, the Starbase is already at tier 3, working towards tier 4. Again, which is really, really good. So congratulations there to everyone in the House of Martok, the House of Grulka, the Klingon High Council, and of course not forgetting the House of Moog as well. All the fleets are progressing along really, really well. Now, we have one very special member that we would like to highlight this week for their recent donation that they made to the Priority 1 Armada website, and that is Captain Latinimus. No, not us. Latin Umina. Sorry, Latin Umina.
The butcher approaches.
Yes, exactly. Latin Umina. I'm so sorry for butchering your name. You know who you are. Thank you.
Even if we don't, you know who you are.
Seal, Chiquita Seal, the butcher strikes again. Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry for butchering your name, and everybody else that I butcher names on as well. So yes, thank you so much for your recent donation that you made to the Priority 1 Armada website. Without the support of members like Latin Numina, there's no way that we would be able to maintain Armada services like website and domain names and software that we need for the production of this show, and restreaming software, and all of that money goes into paying for these different services. So thank you so much for your recent donation. It is really, really appreciated. And if you would like to support the Priority 1 Armada, you can make a donation on our website and receive a thank you package based on the amount you donate. You can visit PriorityOneArmada.com to find out more. Okay, that concludes all the news this week in the roundtable. So we're going to move on to our away mission. But before we do that, what say we kick off our next giveaway, guys?
Sure.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's get it lit.
All right. Excuse me. So, our next giveaway is for a Lorca and Landry Bridge Officer Code. And these were the convention items that were given away last year at Star Trek Las Vegas. And they cannot be got anywhere else. And we've got a bunch of codes for Lorca and Landry Bridge Officers. And all you have to do to enter is type the word voice into the chat now, and that will enter you in with a chance of winning this Lorca and Landry Bridge Officer code. Yeah, so I see everybody's typing. It doesn't matter what platform you're viewing us on, whether it's Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube, just type in the word voice, and that will enter you in with a chance. So good luck, everyone. Okay, let's see. Don't forget to change your specializations to ground. We are going to Dice and Ground Battlezone, aren't we, guys?
Yep.
Yeah, awesome. Right. Razzie, I need your anti-proton weapon, because I am going to work on my endeavors while I'm here. And let's discard that. And take that. There we go, because that would annoy me. So let's all beam up and we'll head to the Dyson Ground Battlezone. The Bogan one, we're going to the Dyson Ground Battlezone, and yes, it's normally referred to as Dyson Ground, and it is the best place to earn dilithium in game. It is without a doubt the best place, because you can just earn so much. It's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. Like 30 minutes to an hour, you're looking at about 8,000 to 12,000 dilithium, roughly. What would you say, guys? Would that be about right?
I mean, sure.
Yeah. Don't worry about us all getting into the one instance. We'll try and get as many people into the instance as possible. But if you can't get in with us, just run with whatever instance you're in, because we're probably going to fill 2 or 3 instances with just this flash mob that we've got. So yeah, once you get here. Oh, by the way, what one did I just move to? I moved to 4.
I'm in number 1.
Right, I'm in number 4, and there's currently 2 people in here, so I'm one of them. And if anybody would like to join me, feel free to come over to number 4. And I need to change into Power Ranger mode. Okay. So have you guys got?
My God, it really is Power Ranger.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's awesome, and I think it's brilliant.
Tasselhoff, if I'm not mistaken, he is wearing the Terran Wreck armor set.
Yeah, I just seen that there. Tasselhoff was asking what I'm using. It is Terran with oh god, what are they called? The zombies.
Kabali.
Wrist thingies, and yeah, I've got my bridge officers kitted out there too. We got pink Power Ranger and yellow Power Ranger, and of course I am the black Power Ranger. Okay. I am going to go to the outskirts. Feel free to go to whatever area, you know, because you have to do one area. You have to capture 2 points in one area. Just go to whatever one you guys want to. But if anybody has outskirts, you can by all means follow me.
Yeah, my prisms are shooting at things I don't see, and I don't know if I should be concerned about that.
Huh. Yeah, so this is actually working out quite handy for me because 2 of my endeavors are deal, certain damage types on the ground. The easy being anti-proton, and the medium being phaser. So I should be able to get those endeavors done here in like no time.
Yep, and mine all have to be in space.
Womp
Oh,
womp.
your endeavors?
Yep.
Yeah, my space one is deal kinetic damage space, so at some point after the show I'm just going to go up to the contested zone and just find a few ships there, and I'll have it done in a shot as well. Shouldn't be any problem getting that done.
I can't even get a shot off.
Yeah, I know. I love it. I absolutely love coming here whenever the show is on, because it's not even worth buffing up. There is just so much firepower. We just obliterate the map. By the way, welcome to... oh my god, it's that name again. Schkiegel 87, welcome to the show. I see you just followed our channel about an hour ago. And then Arkid has also followed our channel about an hour ago. And Andrew O. What? I think. Welcome, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. We broadcast every Saturday, and we cover the latest news in Star Trek Online and the Priority 1 Armada. And then we move on to our away mission, where we all team up together as one big flash mob.
And lay waste to some poor battle zone in this game.
Exactly, yeah. And basically earn marks, dilithium, elite marks, loot, XP, all that good stuff. And nearly every show we have multiple giveaways. Yeah, with free prizes. So I see Status 51 has just joined the show as well. Welcome. If you have not entered in for the current giveaway, you need to type the word voice into the chat now, and that will enter you in with a chance of winning a Lorca and Landry Bridge Officer code. These codes cannot be got anywhere. You can't get them in Muds Market. You can't get them in the Lobby store. You can't get them in the Z store. But we have got some of those codes, and we're giving away one right now in our current giveaway. Draxkin, welcome as well. Thank you for following our channel. We really, really appreciate your support.
I'm trying not to key up right now because my dogs are yelling at me.
Your dogs are yelling at you?
Yes, they need to go outside. And,
let me outside. I need to go to the restroom.
Tell them to hold it.
Hey, wait a minute. Has he got the newspaper in one paw? Come on, let me out, please. Oh, that's too funny.
This is my only time to really sit down and enjoy the news.
It's the one thing I get to do every day. I work all the time. I just want 5 minutes of peace and quiet. It's good stuff. Look at this. We are just obliterating these guys. Awesome.
may have got 3 or 4 shots off. I think.
Alright, moving on. Wow, we have the outskirts like 50% complete already. This is awesome.
Same on the city.
Sweet. Yeah, Google Gadget Boots. Who dat there? Omega. How's it going, Omega? Or Virac?
Yeah, I was able to land 2 full punch kick cycles on the 2 robo-suits that they drop in the generators before those died. So, like,
alright.
You know, getting it where I can.
Yeah. So, do you guys have any news or stories or anything from what might have happened during the week? Anything to share?
Oh, buckle up.
Yep. We're ready and waiting.
Remember how I said this week was a garbage fire?
Yep. I do remember that. It confused me.
This week I learned it's possible to bruise a hip.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like, not just, oh, I landed on my side and, like, oh, there's a big blue mark now. Like, no, I mean, like, the hip joint itself, it is possible to bruise that.
Wow. Yeah, wow, that sounds sore. That sounds really sore, actually.
That sounds painful.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Especially when, like, I have to walk into the emergency department because it's like, who's going to, like, you know, even if I took rideshare, it's not like the driver's going to get out and help me in.
Right, yeah.
And after an hour, they said, yeah, x-ray shows nothing broken, so get out.
Yeah.
So I get to walk with having walked to my car after the injury because, hey, slip on some ice. That's how you do.
Yeah.
Walk to my car, drive to my place, drop off my stuff because this was right after dinner. Walk back down to my car, drive to the emergency department. Walk out of my car to the emergency department door. There they finally say, "Hey, do you want a wheelchair?" Yeah. How did you guess? I'm only like limping along like I'm 85 years old.
Right.
Then they say, well, yep, nothing's broken. So have a good night.
Wow.
So yeah.
Please walk out.
Yes. I got to walk out of the ED with like crutches. No.
Yeah.
Assistance. No.
Wow. God, I'm so sorry, man. That sounds awful.
I'm not laughing at what happened to you.
In all fairness, you are. A little bit. Because I'm doing it too. I'm just doing it inside. No, that does sound horrible. Yeah, Jesus. Wow. People, I noticed this when I broke my leg and shattered my ankle. I was all pinned and plated and, you know, casted up and everything. People treat you very differently, you know. Like as if you've got leprosy or something. Well, no, not leprosy, but, you know, I found, like, walking up to doors and stuff like that, and people would get out of the way and hold the door open and really treat you like an invalid. Even though, yeah, right, you know, you're going along in crutches or whatnot, but I found people treat you very, very differently. That was your mistake. You had no cast on, although it probably would have looked like a diaper given it was your hip.
It would, and I found out that why they couldn't be bothered to give me crutches in the emergency department. Because since it wasn't broken, the insurance would not pay for it.
Oh my god. Wow. That's crazy.
So that's a bit of, you know, fun trivia.
Yeah.
And then I go back, so that's 2 days off of work. The first day is like, it sucked because, you know, voluntary movement of any kind was like, you know, terrible, and I could not walk. Go back on Friday, and it's like, oh, so there, one of my coworkers slipped on ice, like shattered her tibia.
Ooh.
So it's like, oh god.
Yeah.
All right, fine, you win.
Yeah. Are you still in pain now, or like is the pain completely gone?
It's better.
It's better, right? Okay.
I'm still getting around on a crutch, and that's partially so people know why I'm not walking fast, and it's also to keep me from moving too fast.
Right. Yeah, because, like, I'm thinking, you know, if you were in pain, you didn't have to do the show tonight, buddy. You could have said, sorry, I'm in pain.
Unfortunately, that's... Elijah asked me to get some captures of my Gorn in his stripper outfit with the hat. And I just couldn't do it in time, because Wednesday night I sat down to play the game, and it's like I stared at the screen for 15 minutes before I said, no, I actually can't play. I'm just not mentally present right now.
Yeah. Wow, it's crazy.
So I'm probably going to send that off to Ambassador Kale for him to show on 10 forward this week instead.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Let's have a look at the map. Let's study this a little bit. I think I'm going to go to the park and help out there. That's probably the best thing.
Lovely
I'm just
day.
following the crowd that's heading whatever way. Just following.
Yeah. So what we'll do
if
is
the rubber banding would stop.
We'll run this one, then we'll once we've defeated Barney and whatnot, we'll announce the winner for our current giveaway. By the way, guys, type the word voice into the chat now if you've not entered in for our current giveaway, which is for a Lorca and Landry Bridge Officer code. And then what we'll do is we'll get our next giveaway, which is for a liberated Borg Juggernaut, which was very generously donated to us by Captain Seal of the Priority 1 Armada. And that will be our next giveaway. And we'll run down the map again. And when that finishes up, we'll probably call it at that for the night. Does that sound like a plan, guys? Thank you.
Sounds
I appreciate
good to
your
me.
support.
I'm sorry, were you saying something?
Yes. Asking for
I
your
just thought
opinions.
maybe he was trying to find a way to butcher someone's name again.
Oh
I'm just
my
glad I
God.
have a name that he could say.
I look forward to being Captain Panda.
Panda. Welcome, Potato Guns MWO. Welcome to the show. Thank you for following our channel on Twitch. We really appreciate your support. Hopefully you are enjoying the show. We are currently at the Dyson Ground Battle Zone, and we're filling up a couple of different instances, so if you'd like to join us and earn some marks and dilithium and loot and XP and all that good stuff, feel free to come on over here. We are absolutely obliterating the map. Yeah, and don't forget to enter in our current giveaway as well for a Lorca and Landry Bridge Officer code. You literally cannot get these codes anywhere else. We are the only ones that have these codes at the moment.
I'm just going to say bribes are not necessarily not accepted. I'm not saying they are. It's just that they aren't necessarily aren't.
Oh, there's Barney. Barney, move.
What, really?
Yep, Barney just kicked off for us.
Oh, that's right. You're in number 4.
Ah, right, okay. Whew. Glad I spotted that.
We are almost there. We are right on the edge.
Barney! Alright, let's call in. I have a feeling this guy is not going to survive very long. Yep, there he goes.
I can't even see him. I got so many people dropping in front of me.
Go, Gadget Boots!
And we have Barney in Dyson Sphere number 2.
Awesome. Oh, plenty of health in the outskirts, Barney. Looks like there's very little work done on him. Awesome.
Which one we going to?
Well, I went to the outskirts. And if you're in the same one as me, Jason, if you're quick, you can get in on this before he dies.
I'm trying to. I got the boots on.
Hey, so cool fact. The Borg what's-its-face kit module that you get from the Borg lockbox. Every 7 times you activate a kit power, it'll drop that support drone death flower thing.
Hey, all 3 silos captured. Well done, everyone.
That didn't take long.
Way to go.
No, it didn't take long at all. Well done, everyone. That was great. All
right.
Sorry,
anyway,
yes, go on, Panda.
I was going to say, if you're looking for a good kit module to tie with that, the crystalline prism, each time you drop one, that counts.
All right. Sweet. Okay, I'm going to go to the park for the next round, and we are going to announce the winner of our current giveaway, and we'll get our winner here now. All right, so this was for a Lorca and Landry Bridge Officer code, and the winner is Kick Cat. Congratulations. If you can please contact us and let us know what your email address is, your real world email address, we will get that prize sent off to you at the end of the show. That's a Twitch viewer, so you need to send us a whisper via Twitch, and yeah, just give us your email address. You can, if you really want to, you can put it in Twitch chat, but we don't recommend that because then everybody will see it. So just whisper that to us, and we'll be able to send that code to you at the end of the show. So yeah, congrats, well done.
Congrats, those are really nice bridge officers, especially Hollow Lorca.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, and I have to change my ground bridge crew.
Okay, so we are going to kick off our next giveaway, and this giveaway is for a Liberated Borg Command Juggernaut T6. Okay? And this prize was very generously donated to us by Captain Seal of the Priority 1 Armada. So thank you, Captain Seal, so much for this awesome prize. We really, really appreciate it. And I am 100% sure that whoever wins this is going to appreciate it as well. So the word we would like you to type in is the word server. Type in the word server into the chat now. You can do that on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, or YouTube, and that will enter you in with the chance of winning a Liberated Borg Command Juggernaut. Best of luck, everyone. Right, so we are all set up here in the park, and ready for the map to reset, which it's going to do in about 15 seconds. There's that ambush setup. Jesus. I don't think I've seen one of those be done so quick. Oh my god. Right, I am going south, guys, to the Omega Point. And we'll go in a counterclockwise direction after that. So, we can all split up if y'all like either. I mean, that works as well.
Uh-huh. I'm just going in a direction. Hopefully I can shoot something.
Right, right. That could be tricky given the amount of people that's here.
Yeah.
You're asking a lot, Jason. Or Jocelyn. Your new name is Jocelyn. The Butcher strikes again.
I don't know. Not to toot my own horn, but I was really proud of that first season Discovery's first season episode title reference that I dropped earlier.
I didn't even pick up on that. How did I miss that?
The butcher's pronunciation cares not for the lamb's name.
Yes. Now I remember. Yes. No, you're absolutely right. Yes. How the hell did I forget that? I did see it as well. So instead of Jason, it's Josan.
See, he can't even figure out a good way to mess my name up.
Look at the size of this thing. Oh my god.
So many comments that I just passed on.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. I think it was a little too easy, though.
Once again, so many comments that I just decided to pass on.
Ray Bosch Borg, you're absolutely right. Target rich environment. Yep. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Alrighty.
Okay. Jason Smith says that Elijah messes his name up time to time, and I gotta know why, because that seems
or
like
how.
I need to know, because that seems like a pretty straightforward one.
Elijah's a special kind of guy. He's a little like me. Eugh. Get out of there.
Make that sound again. No, not that one.
There we go. Now his health is going down. Yeah. Say hello to all my friends. You and what army? How about this army? The Priority 1 army.
Yep, I'm lost.
I come here so often, like it would it's just, there's no way that I could ever be lost in here. It'd be embarrassing for me now, just because I come here all the time because of endeavors. Like if I ever have to do damage endeavors on the ground, then I'm coming here. If I ever have to kill captains, I'm coming here. If I have to obviously kill Undine ships, I'm coming to Dyson, or the Undine Space Battle Zone if I'm doing Undine ships. If I have to do a certain type of space damage, I just go to the contested zone, or maybe the Undine Space Battle Zone. I just come here for so many different things, which is why I've got like 25,000 Dyson marks, which is ridiculous, I know. I hear somebody shooting, but I don't see somebody shooting.
That's just that's just a figment of your imagination.
Oh, really?
And I'm sorry, Winters, but you're saying that you can't get lost in here. You are setting yourself up to get lost in here.
Right, yeah. But I'm saying that, like it'd be embarrassing if I got lost, considering how often I come here,
So let's set up a betting pool, I guess.
Lorax is asking, do I convert those marks into dilithium? I'm actually not at the moment, but I will at some point convert them to dilithium. I just haven't yet. It's a lot of dilithium, I know. Yeah. But I already have a load of dilithium that I'm in the process of trying to convert anyway, without adding to the pile further. So that's why I just haven't converted them yet, because I'm still processing through the ore that I already have. Wow, BF Film Fan has over 36,000 Dyson marks. Yeesh. I actually had a screenshot up on the website of 60,000 fleet marks that I had. I've since brought that down to about 45,000.
It can be hard to find a place to use them.
Yeah, it is.
I don't put them into any of the active fleets, so I only put them into the the inactive gamma fleets. That's how I was able to get rid of like 15,000. Was just working on those fleets and then helping to increase the Armada level, basically. But yeah, I had a screenshot up on the website. It's still up on the website of my marks, and you can see it's like over 60,000 fleet marks.
Barbecued dinos.
Yeah.
I'm going to upgrade us to the priority 1 extinction level event.
Well, they're good.
I mean, there's a merch idea right there, I guess.
Oh, rubber banding. I think my modem needs to be reset.
There is a lot of us here, though, at the moment. I mean, there's a lot of instances of Dyson Ground running at the moment. And, yeah, that could be contributing to it a little bit.
No, it's something, because I keep bouncing like I'm like playing yo-yo here.
Yeah. Alright, moving on to the next area. I want to go this way. This one's already done, right? Okay. So, the top one's about to be done too. Crap.
I think the park's gotten it, isn't it?
Yep. Alright, okay. And I would have to jump down into an area that I can't get back from. Oh well. You'll have to take the scenic route. Okay, let's see. What has got very little done? I guess we'll go for the city. There's some work done in the outskirts, but there's very little done in the city. So, yeah. Sounds like a plan.
So are you heading for the city?
Yeah, I'm going to head for the city anyway. We're going to have to go via the command center, but that's alright. Alrighty.
Could be worse. At least you're not trying to change through Atlanta Airport.
And yes, okay. By the way, guys, our current giveaway is active. It is for a liberated board command juggernaut. You need to type the word server into the chat for whatever platform you're viewing the show on. That will enter you in with a chance of winning. So make sure you enter yourself in for that. That prize was very generously donated to us by Captain Seal of the Priority 1 Armada. If you've already typed in server, it's not going to let you, get a second entry. Just once it's done once, you're fine. Is what I suppose what I'm saying.
Somebody is watching Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
Now I want to get this song stuck in my head.
Well, don't sing it or else we're going to get a copyright strike.
Yeah.
No, God, sandworms, oh my God.
Take it, you're in the park.
Yeah. Was not expecting those.
Alright, I am going north from this location.
There is, Ray Boschborg mentions, let's do the time warp again. There is a supercut of Star Trek temporal nonsense set to the time warp that it's very old, but it's still somewhere out on YouTube, and it's wonderful. After the stream, I encourage people to go check it out.
I think it brings back a lot of memories of when I went to see it in a theater live version.
As in Shadowcast or the original stage production?
Shadowcast.
Good. Yeah, the one bad Rocky Horror experience I've ever had was just watching it in the dorm's community room with 25 people who didn't know what was going on. So I'm the only one doing it, and everyone else just seems like this isn't a scary movie.
Seriously? Well, I don't know. I mean, Tim Curry and oh gosh, yeah, it could bring nightmares to your dreams.
Yeah, but they figured this was like a slasher fic or something. And I'm like,
yeah, I know.
God, me in a room of 24 virgins who don't know what's going on.
See, we used to have a shadow cast on that, but they had what they called it was interchangeable parts, and so instead of a guy doing Frankenfurter, it was a female that did Frankenfurter and all that. So it was quite hilarious. And then of course, the production people or that started doing it all, they would sit there and tell you, if you don't like someone screaming, yelling, throwing something at you, get out, we got your $5.
I mean, fair. The Shadowcast at the UC Theater in Berkeley, California, is barely legal. That's the name of the show, name of the cast. Let me just put that out there. But it is fun to walk around work with their T-shirt on, and just people don't actually even take a second glance at me walking around work in a T-shirt that says barely legal in big bright letters.
So we're nearly at Barry's stage again.
Poor Cat is following me, hoping that I know where I'm going. It's like, I have no bloody clue what we're doing now. I don't know, let's go get sandwiches or something. Is there a kebab cart somewhere in the Dyson Sphere?
Where's there a Starbucks when you need one?
Ew. I like my coffee, but... Yeah.
God, I would love some coffee right now, come to think of it.
Yeah, but Starbucks coffee?
Yeah.
Oh, that's alright.
Like, it's... As long as it's black, caffeinated, and relatively non-toxic.
I have been up in Michigan for the last 4, almost 5 years, and the first of the month was the first time in probably 5 years that I actually had Waffle House coffee. Oh, was it so good.
That's not how I expected that sentence to end.
Well, the second time of having it that whole weekend was not really the planned idea to have it then, but yeah. The police officers, after being stranded after my car accident, they decided to take us to a Waffle House.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's nice? Question mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cat has just entirely left the ground battle zone. It's like, yeah, sorry, you shouldn't follow me because I have no idea what I'm doing. I see False Fire is, of course, partisan for Tim Hortons.
Alrighty, one more point, and it should kick off Barney for those of you who are in Instance 4 along with myself.
There's a hospital I was visiting.
This isn't the one that you had to visit for.
No,
Okay.
This one I chose to go to for work purposes, but the way it was in Canada and just the way that their signs were laid out, it looked like their so-called critical care unit was a Tim Hortons because it just had critical care and then the logo next to it. It's like, yo, it's coffee. You people, it's coffee and donuts. You people are selling this way too hard.
You know what? We have Tim Hortons here. I may actually go and try it out next Friday. Right. I've not tried their coffee yet.
I don't think there's actually one near me, and we're like technically, we're kind of bordering them, so...
And there's Barney.
Yep. No, I mean, I don't know. We have it's called a Dawn's Donuts here, and there's one right up the road from us. Last August, when we moved in here, we were out of that power. They became my very best friend because it was the only place close enough for me to go get coffee.
All right.
It's one Barney down.
Yep, one Barney down. En route to the next.
I have a personal policy at work that if I ask people to come to a meeting at 8 a.m. or earlier, I will bring donuts.
Well, they had some pretty good donuts there too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, but after all, donuts were not really tasting good because having donuts almost every day was just getting out
Yeah, that's not ideal.
And yeah, it's not good for me since saying
All right.
sugar numbers that month wasn't really good.
I have gone to the outskirts, or the park, sorry, not the outskirts.
All right.
Well, if you are still in Dyson Ground number 2, the city could really use some attention right now.
The omega particle levels have dropped below 75%.
Yeah, there goes the outskirts, just completed. There's...
Is it already down?
Outskirts is, but the park isn't.
Okay.
The park has got a full health bar. It's starting to go down now, though.
Ow.
Did you get hurt?
It killed me.
Oh. I don't see you.
My hologram came into my rescue.
Very good, very good.
Good job, Bashir.
Better. I mean, you're the one who charges the batteries.
All right.
Silos are under Allied
Good work,
control.
everyone, in
Excellent
instance
work.
number 4. That's all 3 silos captured.
Does that mean it's time?
The Vault Fortress
Yes, I'm just going heading back to the command center. Then we're going to roll the dice on our final giveaway, and then we'll wrap up the show. So, guys, you've got like probably 30 seconds to enter in for the current giveaway, our last giveaway of the night, for a liberated board command Juggernaut. You need to type the word in server. You need to type the word server, and that will enter you in with the chance of winning. So Monty 8580, what's happening with my YouTube channel? Basically, I'm spending most of my time farming Omega. I'm trying to get as much of that stuff farmed as I possibly can, since it only comes around once a year. So once the anniversary ends, I'm going to get back to working on my YouTube channel and getting videos out there for loads of different things. I hope. Okay, let's roll the dice and we'll see who our winner is. So this prize was very generously donated by Captain Seal of the Priority 1 Armada. It's for a liberated board command Juggernaut. And the winner is... I am... Fetus. Vetus? That's a
Let's go with Vetus.
Fetus, yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats. That's a YouTube viewer. Well done, congrats.
Way to go.
Yeah, so if you can... I don't think you can message us on YouTube. So if you can please drop your email... No. Give us your in-game @ handle. Sorry for that one, because it's an actual item. And we'll get that prize sent off to you. But yeah, you'll need to give us your @handle because you can't message YouTube directly, I don't think. So yeah, I'll keep an eye out here. If you can just drop your in-game @handle to into the chat, we'll get that prize sent off to you. So congrats. So I guess that wraps up episode 123 of the Priority 1 Armada livestream. But before we go, here's a glimpse at next week's show. Kat will be in the captain's chair hosting next week's show with Rikers and Zianto. As with every show, we will be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online and the Priority 1 Armada. Plus, we will be teaming up with you in another adventure zone to earn more marks and dilithium.
If you're not a member of the Priority 1 Armada and want to chat with us in-game, then come join us on our Priority 1 chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority 1, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
If you do want to become a member of the Priority 1 Armada, simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your career as part of the Priority 1 Armada.
This episode of Priority 1 Armada Live is brought to you by our community through Patreon.com. Find out about the thank you packages we offer for each year and add your support at Patreon.com /Priority 1 Armada. It's your support that keeps us going.
And speaking of Patreon, a special thanks to our Patreon supporters like Wily Coyote, Teacher Guy, Flexton, Tizan, Zorian, Nick W, 4, and BF Film Fan.
Don't miss a thing from the world of Star Trek. Catch all the latest news regarding the Star Trek multiverse on Priority 1, a Roddenberry Star Trek podcast. Get a new episode every Friday by pointing your favorite podcast app to feeds.priority1podcast.com.
If you want to be notified of our next live stream, then follow our various channels on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You never know when we will have another giveaway. Before we go, I would like to say thanks to our artist, Jason Smith. Thanks to our social media manager, Mark Pullman, with assistance from Sean Babbitt. I would also like to say a very special thank you to my co-hosts, Jason and Panda, for joining me this week. And finally, of course, a big thanks to you guys, the viewers, because without you, none of this will be possible. So until next week, take care, live long and prosper. Say goodbye, guys.
Have a good night.
Live long and prosper, y'all.